In every moment, our unconscious memory systems are being activated in a way to try and help us survive optimally. And so every piece of stimulus, every movement of our eyes, every thought, every external piece of sensory data, and every aspect of interacting with any kind of person, any kind of social engagement, even someone just walking by. All of these are activating our unconscious memory systems and causing unconscious projections, what I call implicit projections, where fragments, individual pieces of these unconscious memory systems are being activated and thrust into our conscious awareness to try and provide backdrop understandings for unfolding life experience. Neuroscience discovered that memories have nothing to do with collecting the past and everything to do with attempting to predict the future. And so moment by moment, our thoughts, our feelings, our perceptions, those are all fragments of unconscious memories. It has nothing to do with who we are. It doesn't even necessarily have to do with the immediate present moment. It's our body and brain trying to survive optimally by providing this information based on our experience. But we are not our experiences. We are not our thoughts. We are not our feelings. We are not our ideas. We are not our perceptions. We are not any of these things. And so the healing journey of life, a big part of it is creating space between identity and experience so that we have a more solidified sense of who we are and we have more power to move through our life experience. And so taking an observer's position in our consciousness is really important. It provides a lot of power for the journey. Because if we can't notice what's happening without becoming, if I can't notice my thoughts, feelings, urges, impulses, ideas, sensations, etc., without becoming it, then I don't have power to move through it, and my identity is defined by my neurophysiology. And that's a very limiting place to be. It's a very powerless place to be. It's a very helpless, hopeless place to be. It's a very conditional, wishy-washy, ever-changing, fluctuating, powerless place to be. And I used to experience life that way. I was just my neurophysiology. I didn't have a distinction between my identity and my experience. I didn't have a distinction between me and all the things I was thinking and feeling and going through internally and externally. But now that I have that space and I have a sense of identity that has absolutely nothing to do with any of my experiences, has absolutely nothing to do with my thoughts, my feelings, or my body-brain wiring, I have the power to rewire my brain and body. I have the power to love who I am. I have the power to choose my response. I have the power to notice these implicit projections that are creating my reality and my perceptions of reality, my sense of reality, my ability to think and feel and move through reality. And from that place, I have power. I have so much power. So a big part of the life experience is being an objective observer and conscious responder internally and externally, and knowing that every time we move our eyes, every time there's a different piece of stimulus in our sensory data, something we smell or see or hear or feel or taste or touch, every time there's another thought, every time there's any form of social engagement, whether you're directly engaging or someone's just walking past you, down the street, there are unconscious memories in your brain and body system that are being activated and unconsciously projected, and that is what's creating your perceptual awareness of reality internally and externally. That is what generates the thoughts and feelings that you're sensing and experiencing. And so to know this gives us more encouragement when we disidentify from these things that are arising, because we can realize that these things aren't about who we are. They're not even necessarily about the present moment. They're activations of things that happened in the past. And we are not our experiences, and then is not now. And so this can give us a lot of encouragement where we can be like, oh, okay, I'm having this urge, this impulse, this idea, this sensation, this thought, this feeling, this perception. Okay, but I'm not that, and it's probably coming from something that was in a past experience. So I'm just going to observe it and let it go and move on through my day. And when we can get to that place of clear-mindedness, all of our mental health battles resolve, all of our self-esteem issues are healed. We feel encouraged, we feel uplifted, we feel joyous, we feel powerful, we feel peace, we feel presence. We feel patient. We feel increased ability to make conscious decisions. So we're not just reacting, and we're not just going through the same loops of life experiences again and again. It's a really beautiful place to be. So yeah, I'm really grateful that I've been able to discover so much through my healing journey, and my own personal neuroscience research and my own explorations of consciousness. It's truly miraculous, some of the things that I've discovered. So I'm really grateful that I've learned so much, and I'm grateful to live in a miraculous consciousness, and I'm grateful for this chance to share the everyday healing journey of life alongside of you all. If you're interested in working together one-on-one, I offer consciousness consultant services where we dive deep into befriending the miraculous consciousness that carries you, because you deserve to live in a consciousness that feels good to experience. You deserve to have a safe, loving home inside of your own heart. Every part of your consciousness deserves to know deep love. You are worthy of rising up into your personal power. You are worthy of cultivating deeper self-love. You are worthy of transforming your consciousness so that you have a miraculous home inside of your being for the rest of your life. You are the only life partner you are ever guaranteed, and you are allowed to have that be a beautiful gift in your life every single day. Every single day gets to be a blessed, treasured gift. So if you're interested in working one-on-one, we just kind of explore what you've been going through, where the clues of consciousness are coming from, and then I give you some loving guidance to know how to respond effectively to the clues of consciousness so that you can befriend yourself, you can reclaim your power, you can transform your unfolding life experience through your miraculous consciousness. I also have a workshop coming up this Saturday. It's going to be really, really magical. I'm going to explore healing parts through my own my own creations. I created a diagram explaining, exploring, and empowering human consciousness from the inside out, and I'm using that to offer tools, insight, and understanding about how to heal consciousness. It's going to be a really amazing sacred healing time. And then I offer a series of guided meditations if you're interested. They're really, really powerful. One's really great for if you're just starting. It's a little bit like easier to go through, and it teaches your brain tools that can help you infinitely in life. And then the second one is a little more advanced. It's a little longer, and you just sit with it, spend time with it, and you go on a deep dive journey into your own consciousness like you have never experienced before. And then I also have merchandise on our Teespring store. So much fun. I love my parts of consciousness: Mosaic Mind Pride, Unicorn of Consciousness, Unique Horn of Consciousness, with an acronym that has a meaning for each of the letters, and unicorn. Really a lot of fun, so please feel free to check that out. It can feel really empowering to wear clothes or have a mug that reminds you that you're on a healing journey of life and that you love your consciousness, and just to have a healing journey intention and to keep your parts involved in your life. It's really beautiful, really powerful, really, really uplifting. And then I will be having some workbooks and flowcharts and stuff available pretty soon, so stay tuned for that announcement. They're really powerful. I use them every day, and they're really helpful, like powerfully, transformatively, incredibly helpful. So stay tuned for that. You won't want to miss the chance to order those from us. And yeah, just message me or email me if you're ever interested in working together. You want to sign up for my workshop or purchase the guided meditations. I would really be honored to share these healing journey tools with you. We also create healing journey content on Patreon, so please feel free to check that out. Patreon.com/artistry of existence. I love you so much. I am sending you the highest love and the deepest light. You are worthy. You are worthy of healing, uplifting, and empowering yourself. You are worthy of living in a consciousness that feels good. You are worthy of creating a home within your being that feels good to experience. Every part of you deserves your own love. You are always enough exactly as you are. I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you next time, soul friends. Have a beautiful and blessed, glorious day.